Guillermo Marconi invented the radio in 1895.
The Battle of Tannenberg, the first battle of World War I that used the radio.
The Battle of Tannenberg was between Germany and Russia.
The commander of the Germans was Maximilian Prittwitz, who was eventually replaced by Generals Ludendorff and Hindenburg.
The commander of the Russians was Alexander Samsonov.
Before the Battle of Tannenberg, there was another, smaller battle at Gumbinnen, which influenced the course of the campaign. This small battle led into the real Battle of Tannenberg, where the German 8th Army circled the Russian 2nd Army. The Battle of Tannenberg occurred because Germany began to employ the Schlieffen Plan.
The goal of the plan was to defeat France before the Russians had a chance to mobilize their armies and help France. Then, with France out of the way, the plan was that Germany would be able to completely focus their forces on the east. This was expected to work because General Prittwitz predicted that it would take the Russians several weeks to come to aid the French, and by then it would be too late.
The Battle of Tannenberg lasted 7 days, from August 23rd to the 30th, 1914.
On the 20th of August, Russia's first army of 200,000 troops defeated the Germans.
Also on the 20th, Ludendorff's 150,000 troops retreated south.
Russia's first army never received orders to assist their second army.
Ludendorff strategically positioned his troops based on intercepted radio communications.
On August 29th, Russia's second army of 150,000 troops was outflanked.
Russia was obliterated!
Russia never recovered from this severe loss, and General Samsonov eventually committed suicide.
The Germans were able to drive out the Russians from German territory and were able to continue on in the war.
During the war, Russia used a variety of weapons including Colt M1911s, Fedorov automats, and Lewis guns.
Germany also used a plethora of weapons such as elephant guns, Mauser 1914s, and Model 24 grenades.
Primary sources.
This was one of the first military radio outfits located in France.
It's an honor to make such a sacrifice for our allies.
This quote, said by Grand Duke Nikolai, Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Army, is referring to Russia suffering an epic defeat when aiding the French against the Germans' attack.